The elders were correct. As the last remnants of greed and corruption slip away, humanity has realigned with the higher dimensions. Illumined beings are presenting themselves, and many of us are seeing them. My experience began in the center of an English crop circle, and I've seen them ever since. Light beings, orbs, tubes of light, and all the others. People from around the world are photographing them and communicating with them. Steeped in spiritual history and laced with sacred sites, Wiltshire, England has been home to more crop circles than anywhere else in the world for the last 30 years. Could it be the energy of the ancient stone circles that draw the circle makers to use this as a canvas? Could it be that Stonehenge is on the outer edge, and the Avebury stone circle sits in the center of this phenomena, where 3 underground streams meet? I had an amazing experience of meeting 4 different groups of people from 3 different countries, and I met them in different places around southern England, and all of them told me a similar story about seeing orange balls of light over a particular crop circle in East Field on July 29th, 2010. Now, these people didn't know each other, so they weren't comparing stories. And when I put their stories together, I realized that something very ultra-dimensional happened that night over East Field.
When I saw it, I was trying to find rational explanations for it. So that's why I started to think, well, maybe people aren't yet ready for the truth.
Are you ready for the truth?
Well, yeah, I think so, yeah. I'm becoming ready. When I tell the story to a lot of people, will say, I have to see it with my own eyes until I believe it. And that's how I thought too before I saw what I did this night. It was around midnight. We were on a parking, sleeping there in a tent, and it was too early to go sleep. And I said to my friend, let's take another walk. And so we went up the hill, and just before we wanted to climb up the hill, we met 3 French people who were telling us about 2 orange lightning bolts they saw moving 1 kilometer from where they were. And so yeah, we said to each other, yeah, we want to see it with our own eyes, because you can tell us what you want, of course.
We were like very excited to I'm very curious to see what was there.
Yeah, and we were only a few minutes later, we were only half the way of the hill. We were surprised by 3 great orange lightning bolts that were coming down from the sky. And I said to him, maybe this is something. Let's take a look. And then it was moving, very slowly coming down. And all of a sudden, there were like arms and legs coming out of the lightning bolt. So still illuminated, kind of humanoid shape, but in light form. Then it disappeared for a moment. And then it appeared again. And then it disappeared for the rest of the evening. And all of this had been taken 2 or 3 minutes. So because we were so excited, I was asking to him, just pinch me in my heart, because I can't believe what I see. And yeah, he said, no, this is real, man. Just let me look. And that was it. We couldn't hardly believe what we saw with our own eyes. So it was really amazing. I was waiting for it the rest of all of my life, but when I saw it, it was so amazing that I couldn't believe it myself. So that was the most interesting part. That was the moment that I said to myself, I'm really rational. When it comes down to that point, I'm so rational. So yeah, it's hard to understand such supernatural things. Just The ball, let us say, was the whole body, and yeah, it's difficult to explain. There were arms and legs coming out of the ball, and then the head also, and yeah, all of a sudden there was like a small human-shaped life form. That's it. I don't know. Maybe it could be bigger, smaller. I don't know. But it was very bright. In any case, when they came down, they were very bright.
Yeah.
They were growing, then becoming smaller again. Then they came the arms and the legs. Then they were slowly coming down again, disappearing, appearing again, and then disappearing for the rest of the evening.
Yeah, because even the sky was.
Yeah, that was something as well.
Say,
the horizon was moving up.
Yeah, moving up and down. Like first it was darker, and then it you saw some light in it.
Yeah, there was some like you see when the sun's going down, you have the red zone. So it was like the red zone was extending for a moment. When they came down, there was a lighter zone above the horizon that was coming up. That was also very interesting to see. And I thought it was myself who made this remark, but he said the same. So it was a sign that.
Because I thought actually the same. And I was like, it's just illusion.
The Earth is going through a very special moment in the history of human evolution. That's for sure. That's something I'm really sure about. There are more things than we can see with our senses, and even with our physical senses, apparently there are things we can see. The only thing that it has changed is my opinion of all those witnesses I heard before. The witnesses that told me, yeah, I saw lightning balls, and I couldn't believe it until I saw it this night. So this is the only thing that changed, because all the rest had been changed before. Yeah. The belief. Now I believe it exists. That's all. Just before we wanted to climb up the hill, there were 3 French people that were coming down from that hill, and I asked them if they had seen something, and they told me that they saw 2 orange lightning balls moving from one direction to another, and we said to each other, yeah. Okay, that can be possible, but we need to see it with our own eyes, so let's go.
That was Igor and Andy from Belgium. And as soon as we finished the interview, the French people walked up. So I asked them, is it true? Did you really see this over East Field?
So yesterday night we were parked with a camping car, and about 11 we climbed the hill, and when we were going down we saw 2 balls, orange lightning balls, on the horizon line. Just before there was a man with a green laser, and he was doing like this, like drawings. He threw the light, the green light, and we said, wow, that's nice, that's very beautiful. And just after we saw the balls on the horizon line. Then we went down and we met this guy, Igor, and he said to us, did you see something? And we said, we just saw 2 balls. And then he said, oh, I'm going, we are going. And so we went to the camping car, and maybe 5-10 minutes after, I saw on the horizon line 3 balls, 3 the same balls, and then one disappeared, but they were stationary, it was not moving, and one disappeared, there was still 2, and then after they disappeared also, but like this, they were like this, and they said, but no moving. We feel surprised, very surprised, because I have never seen that before. So I was making my mind, what is that? Is it human? Is it maybe... I don't know, but it was surprising, just surprising. Est-ce que tu veux raconter
Oui, ben, je confirme tout à fait l'observation que nous avons fait ensemble.
Is confirming what I'm saying.
Voilà, dans la description, la première c'était deux sphères de lumière.
He saw the first. He saw two balls,
de couleur orange.
Orange color.
Et qui, au bout d'un moment, s'est éteint brutalement.
The light up. When you say?
Disappeared.
They disappeared suddenly.
La réapparition s'est faite à plusieurs reprises.
They appeared several times, different times.
Et moi, je n'y ai pas mis d'émotion particulière. Je suis resté strictement dans l'observation.
He was strictly observing, no emotion.
Voilà. Donc, j'avais un certain recul par rapport à la chose, à l'observation.
He was just observing, not from inside. I don't know how to translate. Not from inside, but just looking.
Donc, est-ce que ça a un lien avec les crop circles? Je n'en sais rien.
Is there a relationship with the crop circle? He doesn't know.
Donc, je reste uniquement dans les faits.
Is just staying with facts, just observing. Samantha, tu veux parler?
J'ai rien à dire de plus, à part que les boules, elles apparaissaient pas d'un coup, elles s'éteignaient petit à petit.
Okay, he said that the balls, they didn't disappear for him. They didn't disappear suddenly, but they disappeared little by little. Ah, we definitely saw them, no doubt. What they are, we don't know, but we saw them.
Yeah, it's the same for me. My eyes don't lie.
No.
It's just my rational mind that tries to find rational explanations. But we saw what we saw.
Yeah.
There was a
sure.
lightning. But that's something. Maybe it was my mind or something. I don't know. That is the thing that that is the most exciting for me, and that is the reason that my rational thoughts try to find an explanation for it. But I can't find a rational explanation.
And nobody took pictures?
No.
No. When the sun sets over there, it becomes the perfect time for the devoted night watchers to climb the hills, find our perch, and set up our cameras. This is no coincidence. Most people are so stunned when they have a sighting that they forget to lift their camera. It was a beautiful sunset over Wiltshire, England, and there was an eerie feeling in the wheat that night. You could almost taste it. I was up on the hill, and there were a few other random people that I didn't know, along with the cows. We saw groups of 2, 3, 4, and sometimes 5 at a time flying together. The balls of light were distinctly different from one another. One type was gold in color, and the other balls were dark orange. There was a very bright one that flew with the group, but always at a distance from the gold and orange balls.